You ever seen a video with a dude with a Lambo or Ferrari in the background saying, "If I can do it, you can do it too. Just keep working harder. Just be patient." Well, I don't know if that's necessarily motivating or helpful, or I don't know if he's just flaunting on me, even though he's providing a video. And I can't blame the dude for, showing his Lambo because the Lambo's going to get views, right? But I was really thinking, what's the difference between flaunting and what's the difference between motivating? And so before I started blaming, you know, this the creators or the audience, I had to understand why certain types of content gets more attention than others, right? Why would somebody watch a video of a dude in a Lambo versus a 10-minute video of, how to do e-commerce, or let's say the dude got rich off real estate, right? Why weren't more people just interested in the videos of real estate, right? So after I had to understand why certain types of content gets more engagement than others, right? Because I realized that flaunting works because it hacks human psychology. Our brains are wired to respond to it, right? We see, since ancient times, I feel like status meant access to what? Resources, protection, and power. So somebody with wealth or a luxury immediately signals to you that this person has something valuable. And in digital content, it's this person has something valuable to say. So you instinctively respect and follow high status individuals. And it's hardwired into your human nature, right? Which cars, money, traveling, it's more visible than ever. You can see anybody riding a PJ on the internet, right? And social media amplifies this with these status symbols. And there's also the scarcity effect. Luxury items, big homes, expensive trips, they represent exclusivity. When something feels hard to obtain, it makes people desire it even more. Right? We know they have statistics. Only 8,000 Lamborghini Huracans are available, and this person got one. Now they got special edition. Now they got LP7, 1 of 20, right? And the more rare something is, the more you want to desire it, right? And so another thing is that the brain loves easy dopamine. That's why we're so addicted to the internet, right? So when we see somebody flexing, that's instant gratification. A person showing a mansion, instant, wow, that person has a mansion in 3 seconds. Imagine seeing, sometimes I go through neighborhoods driving just to look at mansions to get motivated, and that's real because I can see it with my own eyes. But then, like, I'm looking at some dude in a mansion on the phone, that's not motivating. I don't know, for me, it doesn't motivate me. He's just like flaunting. He's just like, it's like, wow, like, I'm a bum. Like, well, I don't have a mansion. But when I see it in real life, it's like, I see something physical. I don't know, it does something different for me. And so, like, a post about like hard work, discipline, or sacrifice, right? That takes effort to absorb. Our brains naturally choose education over entertainment over education, right? And unless we force ourselves to think critically, it's way easier just to sit back and watch entertainment, right? Versus education, you have to like actually use more brain power to like process the material and information in order to learn from it, right? Which ones would you rather be taught in class for 30 minutes, or would you rather watch a TV show, right? Most people are going to rather watch a TV show because it takes no effort, it takes no energy, and our bodies are made of energy. So is it the creator's fault or the audience? Because the creators just supply what gets the most clicks, right? If people didn't click on Lambos, people wouldn't who have Lambos wouldn't post about their stories with their Lambos in the background, right? But social media rewards engagement, not quality. If flexing works, people will keep doing it. Even if those who want to be real often, add that little flexing just to stay relevant. You know, I want to. I'm trying to find things to be relevant. I want to have a big audience. Maybe I need to do flexing. Maybe I need to do a shirt off. Maybe I need to rent a car. Not to actually want to do these things, but it's just like what's working, what's not from what I'm doing. Spitting real stuff to you guys. And so the audience has something to blame too. It feeds the cycle. People say you want motivation, but you're clicking on that flex. You're clicking on that dude who's just, driving around his car. Like you're watching videos of. Sorry, the audience is to blame. People say they want motivation, but you're clicking on that person flexing a day in the life. This is how I got to this place, right? If everyone ignored shallow flexing, would they stop doing it? Because the audience holds more power than they realize, but most people don't want to do the work to filter through the content of things that are actually gonna help you out. in the long term. So we have this illusion, if I can do it, you can do it too, which is what I said at the beginning of the video, right? The phrase is empowering, but in most cases, in my opinion, it's deeply misleading. The reason, not everybody starts from the same place. People have different starting points. Some people inherit wealth. Some people have connections. Some people started from nothing. Some people who have a lot of things act like they started from nothing. Some had mentors. Some people had early wins. Some people had luck that gave them a head start. Not everybody has the same time, education, or support system. Everybody's different. Be you. The hidden grind is often left out too. Then we show the results. Nice house, car, business, body. But what about the failures? What about the debt that they took on to get that car, to get that house? What about the 3 years of struggle? What about the 80-hour weeks? Without that context, success seems so much easier than it really is. And we as a generation just eat that up, thinking that we should be these successful people without putting in the work, right? And so it gives you false hope without a blueprint. A real, you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it too, should come with specific steps. I work in this job. I'm successful in this field. I went to this school. I bought this course. Stuff like that. Most of the time it's just saying work hard, stay consistent. That is not enough. Plenty of people are working hard. Plenty of people are consistent. The dude who's working at the factory, who gets up at 6 a.m. every morning, he's working hard. He's staying consistent. What about him? And so who is there to blame? Creators? You know, they use the phrase irresponsibly and they're misleading people. If they don't give context though, they're selling a fantasy, not a formula, but the fantasy might sell more. And viewers also have a responsibility in this. People accept it for face value. Many people rather believe in a shortcut than accept the grind is unavoidable. And flaunting works, even when it's fake. Obvious flexing still gets massive engagement because either you're like, wow, this person has a fancy car or a fancy house, or you have comments, oh, this dude rented a car, oh, this dude's not even like that. Negative and positive attention both equate to having money in that dude's pockets, right? It's visually addictive. Social media, it just wants to content. It's not built for deep thought. It's built for quick reactions. Flashy things stand out instantly, duh. Like, while deep advice requires effort, you listen to this video, you have to really sit back and think of the things that I'm talking about, right? Or I can show you a screenshot of a bank account and that triggers instant envy or admiration for me, So we chase feelings and not knowledge. And I'm saying I'm guilty of this too, right? But real motivation is stuff like, I need to change myself. That's a lot. And I had to do that. I had to change myself. I had to look back and be like, these are the reasons why I'm not where I want to be right now. If I could change these things, maybe I will get into the direction of where I want to be. Versus I can have fake motivation. Oh, I'll only be happy if I had money. That's stupid. I'm not working towards anything. I'm just blaming society. I'm just blaming my circumstances, right? And so flaunting feeds daydreams. A lot of people don't actually want to work. They want to imagine having wealth. And when people show off money, people assume they must be doing something right, even if it's fake. Their follower count still grows, their brand still strengthens, and they gain influence. And so who's to blame? Creators, they manipulate emotions with fake flexing. Some rent houses or cars just for content. Some fake financial success to sell courses. But the audience keeps rewarding it and people are stopped engaging with fake flexing. It wouldn't work. So who's to blame? And how do you spot the real versus the fake motivation? Do you know if someone's actually giving motivation or just flexing disguised as wisdom? And so this is the things that I came up with to find the difference, right? Real motivators, they show both the struggle and the success. They provide actionable advice. They show what they did. They tell you the steps to do what they did. They focus on principles that work for everyone. Not everybody has the same circumstances, but I spent this much time on it. I learned about this, which led me to this. I read these books. And you can read a book too. They teach real replicable skills. And they don't make success seem effortless. They show the struggle. They show the pain. They show the long hours. Fake motivators. Oh, showing only luxury items. These people, they've never failed. They went 18 for 20 on trades. They give vague advice like work harder with no real steps. They make success seem easy and instant. And they push products or courses onto you instead of real knowledge. They hide the real knowledge. They try to be worshipped. They don't want to be respected. And so the right way, and if you're one of these people, the right way to share success without flaunting, right, is someone who wants to motivate people You have to make success to a lesson. This is what I learned in the process. You have to make it about the audience. This can work for you if you apply XYZ. Be honest about the struggles. It took me 5 years to get to this place. And avoid flashy flexing without context. I have this, but here's how I got it. And so that provides substance over spectacle. And like, the truth is, like, flaunting, okay, it's entertainment. Flaunting equals entertainment. Motivation equals empowerment. I want to empower everybody who's watching this video. I want you to walk away being like, I learned something. I'm about to go after this and, get to what I'm going to achieve my goals. I'm going to make this money. I'm going to go work out. I want to leave you guys with something. And girls. And obviously you're the audience, so you're going to decide what wins. But most people are calling this illusion of early success. And when you look at these videos, I want you to ask, did this actually help me? Or did this just make me feel something? Did this make me feel good? Or can I walk away with something? I want to give real knowledge. I don't want to flex, and that's not a motivation. And so I guess to wrap this up, both the creators and the audience fuel this cycle. And social media rewards clickbait and not wisdom. But that's okay, because the real ones can see through and focus on real growth. And if you're a real one, I hope you continue to focus on real growth every day. And if you found something helpful in this video, then please comment it down below. And subscribe, because I'm trying to spit real game to people. And I hope you all the best. Thank you.